Okay, there's a very strong reason to use vitrification for human blastocysts. This is, okay. The slide shows pregnancy rates after single blast transfer, fresh transfer, or cryo transfer of each age of the patient. Okay. Please watch between 30 to 40. Over 42, very, very small number, just confusion. Okay. For example, at the age of 30 years old patients, if we transfer blastocysts in flesh, we obtained 37% of pregnancy, okay, single transfer. However, if we vitrified blastocysts first, then preserve for 1 month, and warm it in the next cycle, and transfer it, okay, in the natural and better uterus condition, we obtained 85% pregnancy. Right? For example, like this. So, if transfer the blastocyst, okay, average is about 40%, 30 to 40%. However, once we vitrify, okay, and store and transfer, we could obtain more than 15% higher pregnancy. Okay. And there are two possible reasons. The first is the condition of endometrium. You know, the endometrium sickness is very sicker in fresh cycle because of the hyperstimulation. And in the natural cycle, endometrium uterus condition is much better than stimulation cycle. And the second one is the difference of the day of the growth of the in vitro growth of blastocysts, okay, and the uterus. You know, after stimulation, so uterus come faster. And still, you know, the in vitro culture of the blastocysts, blast culture is not completed. So normally, the develop delay, okay? So it doesn't fit. If the speed of two days different, no pregnancy established, okay? There's two possible reasons to better pregnancy rates of the cryo-ET. Okay? It's very high. And more, this is comparison. So, you know, this is pregnancy rates and miscarriage and ectopic rates after single transfer of cryoblastocyst transfer versus fresh embryo transfer 4 to 8 cells. Okay? In our centers, you know, the patient number is 12,000 cases, a huge number. Then it means, okay, so the average number of the patient is same, 35. So we obtained, after single blast transfer, we obtained 46.7% pregnancy. However, after single fresh transfer, we obtained 27.28% pregnancy. You know, there's 20%, much difference. And the miscarriage rate is almost same. And the ectopic pregnancy is lower in cryo-BT. You know? So everything is good. Everything is good in cryo-BT. The slide shows annual IVF results, IVF ET results, whole Japan in 2009. So the slide shows the pregnancy rate and the multiple pregnancy rate and birth rates after fresh ET. So Japanese ONG society divided the origin of the embryo. It's from IVF or ICSI, yeah, and the cryo embryo transfer. So after embryo transfer, pregnancy rate is 23.8 over 90.9 in flesh. However, more than 30% in cryo-ET. And the multiple pregnancy is a little bit lower in cryo-ET. And the birth rate is much higher in cryo-ET. Yeah, so since I succeeded vitrification in 2000, and we start to provide cryotop method, the number of the clinics to use vitrification is increased. Then the total pregnancy rate in Japan is increased now because of the vitrification. And now in Japan, 43% of babies, IVF baby, are from cryopreservation cycle in Japan, 43. And outside of Japan, still 20% in the world now. Okay? And now the number of the cryo-ET is now increasing in all the countries now, resulting in higher pregnancy rate. Okay, this is my most important photos. So this is Nagi-chan. The leukemia, blood cancer, like leukemia, has called a fatal disease. So if once the patient catches leukemia, it means death. However, the recent making effort of cancer doctors now, if the patient have bone marrow transplantation, BMT, 85% of patients can survive through this leukemia and blood cancer. However, the treatment is very heavy. The patient is isolated in the very small, clean plastic room and take a lot of doses of anti-cancer reagents. They take and shoot the patient through 20 or 30 times per day, every day. Strong pains, very tired, very, very hard. They lost all the hair of the body. Then it's very, very hard. And 15% of the patients died. It's so hard. And it's continued to 1 month. Then after beam transfer, when the patient's life was saved, on the same day, the patient gets menopause. Okay? So this is very heavy for a young patient, especially unmarried, like her, unmarried patient. So it's just despair of life if they have no future, no family future. So some patients refuse the cancer treatment. They prefer rather die if they have no future. The patient and friends have called, please take the treatment of cancer. Please survive, right? That's a very disappointing for the future. So, however, we can save this patient. So we can vitrify the oocyte before cancer treatment. Okay. In this case, this is my first patient. So this is Nagi-chan. When I make the first medical interview, she was 16 years old. It is second grade of high school in Japan. And after using vitrification technology, we established future mother. First, this is the first oocyte bank for unmarried cancer patient in the world, 2001. Then I make the interview. She has only 3 months before the BMP. So we immediately make stimulation, ovarian stimulation. Then we finally obtained 2 oocytes. So these 2 oocytes. The number is very small. However, the quality was very good. So very good oocyte. So I vitrify 2 oocytes and make a copy and this copy to give her as a good luck charm to fight with cancer. Then she come into the hospital to come to the plastic room to fight with cancer for 1 month. At that time, so he put these photos in her bedhead here. And she already given name, boy name and girl name to the egg. Okay. Then she is very good girl, so she has many good friends. So many friends to come visit to her hospital. Then she said, "I'm mother. I have already children. Mother cannot die." He said, and she said she fight, and she get well. And she wanted to be dolphin trainer at that time. So she was studying about that in high school in that area. However, through this experience, she sank us. So she sank medicine. So she changed her motivation of life. And after graduating from high school, she started learning nursing. And after learning 3 years, and she passed the national examination of the nurse, and she became a nurse. Yes, 2008, yes, here. So, I believe so she is very good nurse. Okay? Then I asked her to work together with me. Let's work for the infertility patient. She said no. She likes children. Now she's working in children's hospital. So someday she's playing with her own children in the future. So like her, we have already vitrified nearly 1,000 oocytes from like 232 young cancer women so far. Okay? So when calculates the number of the oocytes of per patient, 2005, 2008 again, it's only 4. Okay? Please imagine the young patient, young girls, they have only 4 oocytes in their whole life. Okay? So I believe that I felt so it's definitely 100% survival is needed to give a baby for this patient. So I start and make the final improvement, okay, to the cryotech method. So this is the first evidence. I just received this photo last week from my patient. So I just put my Facebook. So many reactions. Thank you very much. So this is the first baby. So we vitrified the oocytes 8 years ago. Okay? Then she was just 21 years old. So then she get away from she was a leukemia patient. She get well and meet someone, is a good man and married, and then obtained baby, very cute baby. So I'm very happy with this. This is the first baby from leukemia, oocyte vitrification in Japan. So this year, we'll have 3 more babies in Japan from cancer women. Sorry, just one. So, we established a Future Mother Bank in Japan. Okay? This is to cheer the unlucky cancer patients by oocyte vitrification. The patient pay nothing for vitrification. It's free. It's our volunteer work. We just want to support. We just want to cheer them. Yeah? So, however, the patient pay about $50 to keep oocyte per month in liquid nitrogen tank. Okay? And so, my doctor, my main physician worried about this. So, if the number of the patient increase, what to do? It's free. No, it's okay. Okay, I told to my doctor, physician, so that's okay. So we freeze the oocytes. They're our future customer. And the physician agreed with this one. Okay. So if anyone here to establish Future Mother, so I'm doing my best, okay, to support you in any countries. This is what I want to do, okay, using oocyte vitrification. I really want that kind of young patients to be mother in the future.